Hey guys, as I promised, I had a very cool Sega CD game to do, and we're going to look at that now. So I got the Sega CD out, and what could the game be? Oh, I guess you already know by the title, so. Game is The Adventures of Willy Beamish. Now, I bought this game locally, got a pretty good deal on it. It was just the CD. So as we can see here, it is the legitimate CD. But I liked the game so much that I wanted to have the cover art for it. So I printed my own cover for it. So that worked out pretty cool. I mean, I could do that with a lot of the loose games I have, and have the Sega CD games. You can get these DVD cases for like 20 cents each or whatever, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's check out this game, because this game is awesome. Alright, into the Sega CD we go. This is The Adventures of Willy Beamish. This game was developed by Dynamics. Dynamics is basically a division of Sierra. And you know Sierra made all those point-and-click adventure games in the early 90s? Well, this is a point-and-click adventure game. Came out in 1991 for the PC and for the Commodore Amiga. And then in 1993, this Infinite Laser Dog ported it to the Sega CD. This game starts off with the storyline. Basically, you're a typical boy growing up, going into summer vacation, and last day of school you get into trouble. You're always getting into trouble, and basically the whole point of the game is to not get in trouble, or at least don't get caught. You know, it's an adventure game, so a big portion of the game is talking and making choices, and based on what you say or the choices you make, you know, it can get you a game over. You got a trouble meter. If you get into too much trouble, it's game over. Some of the decisions will get you an instant game over. So there's a lot of trial and error in this game. And so anyways, this starts off here, you're in detention. You can either wait it out or you can sneak out. And depending on what you do, if you sneak out earlier, there's a few things you can do differently. With the extra time, you get home a little earlier. There's a few things you can change in the game. Or you can just wait this out. I'm going to sneak out. So basically wait for the teacher to fall asleep. If you look inside your desk here, you'll see that Sega rules. But also that you got a white crayon and a block of wood. You can make a fake hall pass. And sneak out. As long as the teacher's sleeping, don't get caught. And here's your coach. He'll catch you. But thankfully you have that hall pass. And he'll fall for it. Based on what you pick, what you say, you have to answer some questions. But I think as long as you have the hall pass, you can get by him. So just use the hall pass on him. Like I said, it's the last day of school, so this is summer vacation. Here's your dog. First thing, he wants to get walked, so of course you're going to walk him. Anytime it's obvious, you know, what you can do is either going to be good or bad.
Kibbles and grits. Kibbles and grits. I'm gonna get me some kibbles and grits.
And it'll be game over if you get into trouble, so. Once again, here, you can help out your mom, push your sister on the swings. Of course, when you're pushing her on the swings, she wants to go higher and higher, so you got your choices there too. Of course, if you push her too high, she gets hurt and you get in trouble. So, one of those things where you think you might be helping your sister, it's gonna get you into trouble. Now this is an Atari, which is kind of one of the main purposes of the game is that Willy Beamish wants to win the Atari championship. And in order to do that, A, you're going to need to be well behaved, and B, you're going to need the money to enter the championships. Here you meet your family, and this game is filled with comedy bits like this.
And what's he doing with you? You know, Cliff can play the piano with one hand. What's he doing with the other hand?
An unidentified source told KOPK News that there were unconfirmed reports of name-calling and obscene gestures.
Lamb talk. Yeah.
Now here you can talk to your dad, and he'll ask you to mow the lawn. Once again, it's obvious. You're going to mow the lawn. Now once in a while they do throw you a curveball. Things where you think you want to do the right thing, but you actually need to do the bad thing, just not get caught. And so once again, like most adventure games, there is a lot of trial and error in this one. And here you gotta steal your Atari key back from your sister, who has the key because your dad locked up your Atari because your report card was bad. Now you can choose to hide the report card from your parents, but I'm pretty sure that'll get you into more trouble in the long run.
Thanks, Willy.
Tucking in your sister, once again, a good deed. And you can see your trouble meter going down. If the trouble meter hits the top, it's game over.
I wonder what Dana and Perry are up to. I think I'll stop by the tree fort and see what's going on.
Once again, more choices in the morning. You can feed your little sister and your dog. And once again, you're going to want to do the good things, so you're going to feed them both. Here your dad finds a job which looks too good to be true. And that's because it is too good to be true. That's part of the storyline. Another part of the storyline of the game. Here you can watch your dad's truck. Once again, you're going to want to do it. Not only because it's good, but because you'll make a little bit of money. And you need money in this game to buy some of the items. So there you go. Here's the map where you can pick different places to go. This is the this is like your tree house where you meet your friends.
Hey, what's going on?
Of course, part of the storyline is a frog jumping contest. That will get you the money to get into the Atari Championship. And in order to win the frog jumping contest, you have to practice with your frog and figure out how to make them jump further. There's a few things that you have to do.
Oh, come on, Dana.
A few things you have to figure out to get your frog to be able to jump far enough to win. Now this guy takes your picture and he wants $1 for it or something. You actually need the picture
Here, mister.
later on in the game, so you do want to buy that often. And this is a bully that's always picking on you. He picks on you a little earlier in the game, and here he is picking on you
I'm
again.
warning ya.
But we'll get him back here. He's a smoker, and we know he's going to be probably smoking in the bathroom. The painter just said he used turpentine, and the fumes were in here, so he put up a no smoking sign. Simply tossed the no smoking sign in the garbage, and Bully gets his payback. Now, this is a little bit later in the game, where it gets a little weird, but apparently your babysitter is quote-unquote a babysitter from hell, and she turns into like a vampire
Maybe I
bat.
can use this
I know it's really
pepper
weird,
spray on the
a
little
really
creature.
weird part of the game,
Great.
but you gotta figure
Now
out how
what
to
am I gonna
get
do?
rid of her. But anyways, I'm running out of time. Basically, if you like adventure games, you absolutely must play this game. It's got some comedy in it. You know, it's a little slow, and it's really slow on the Sega CD. I mean, the load times are really hideous, so you've got to be patient, but it's well worth it if you really like the adventure games.